Hello team, this is Hoven Guardian. I'm gonna do a quick cutting demo, and actually I'm going to attempt to start a fire with just this blade and this ferro rod. Everything you see here, it's what I'm going to use, okay? This is the Wright built Sospes fixed blade. It's about 6 inches on the blade, 01 tool steel. Really classic and beautiful design, wouldn't you say? I think it is. Comfortable round handle, Scandi grind, thick metal. We're gonna try to build a fire with it. Let's see how it does. Okay. Put on some gloves because obviously, I don't want to cut myself like a half for the past few weeks, several times already. You know, you think you get at an expert level with your blades, but then you cut yourself doing something silly. So gloves on. Let's do it. The first exercise will be some to whittle and to actually do some feather sticks. You flip the camera down a little bit. As usual, I have like 3 minutes to prepare for this, guys. Let me bring it down a little bit more. There we go. A little better. You'll see guys on YouTube that do these amazing looking feathers. I'm not one of them. I'm a functional user. I'm always learning. This is seasoned pine that actually has some pieces of cement on it from some construction project, so it's a good test on the edge. Okay. Semi-decent. Going to collect them all on this wood plank. This is where the fire will be taking place. In the wilderness of my backyard. Don't you love these videos where you really wish to be somewhere remote and cool, but then you're stuck in your backyard trying to feel wild. Does that happen to you guys? I know it happens to me. All right, let's do a little bit more. This blade feels a little bit heavier than a 6-inch blade normally feels. A lot of the weight is in the handle, surprisingly. The handle is thick. I don't think it's skeletonized under the slabs of my Carta. I think it's full metal without holes. However, you do appreciate the comfort and the roundness of the handle when doing these tasks. An extremely comfortable handle. I'm not trying to be super precise. Just want to get them out. I'm gonna get them a little bit thinner now. That is a lot thinner. I want to get them long and curly. I don't want to stop. Okay, let's see what we have now. These are a little bit thinner, right? So they go thicker that way. The next step, I'm gonna mix them up though. The next step will be to use the back of the blade to scrape off some pieces of wood. I forget the technical term that's used for this, but I'm going to basically not use the edge, but use the square spine, the 90-degree edge that Wright puts in all their blades to remove material. Okay, check these out. It's gonna be pretty cool. This is why I'm really loving this blade. You can't do this with most knives. That's better, right? You want to see what it looks like, guys? That's what a sharp spine can do to wood. Look at that. Obviously, this wood is not ideal. I mean, it's not representative of what you would find in the wilderness, but it's what I have to work with. Just wanted to show you the what you can do. So that's where my sparks will hit, right there. And then I'm gonna add these thicker curls on top of it, right? But before I even do any of that, I'm going to do some batoning. I just want to protect it from the wind a little bit. I don't want it to blow all over me. All right, so that should block the wind coming this way. More scraping. That's a lot cleaner, right? All right, team, time to baton. Let's see what the Scandi grind does when batoning. This is not your ideal grind. They have a tendency of being a little bit fragile because of the zero grind. There's not a secondary bevel right after the apex of the edge. Let's see, I think we have enough metal here to baton. I'm not super concerned. The comfort in hand when doing this task, it's one of, if not the best that I've felt to date, guys. And I've batoned with the Felton even A1 and some bark quivers. Taking a good look at the edge. I do see minor serrations beginning to form. Not concerned though. I'm not concerned. Let's see if it's still sharp on wood. Obviously, it is still sharp. Take a look at this. Yeah, it's still very sharp. All right, let's break these ones a little bit further. Really hard hits. Really hard hits. Okay. Let's plate it closer to the handle this time. Oof, that was a breeze. Alright guys, so just wanted to demonstrate something. We have the material that will receive the sparks from the ferro rod. Then we have a second level of curls of dry wood. Obviously you want to do this with dry wood only, okay? If you need to, if you're hiking and everything is wet, keep it in your pocket close to you, okay? That way it dries out with your body heat. Ooh, don't fly away. Then, so 2 levels for the fire. But what you see right here would be level 3, actually level 4. I want to do some smaller pieces that would be level 3, like some toothpick sizes, maybe a little bit more. So I'm yet to do that. That's the next step. Some hard cuts, and we'll be there. What a lovely blade for working wood, guys. Oof. I think I have landed. I think I have landed on my Grail knife. Fixed blade for the outdoors. Medium to large size. The Becker BK16 remains my smaller favorite fixed blade, but this guy is just, it does everything well. I'm yet to demonstrate chopping. Stay tuned for that. I don't think it's gonna chop that well. Okay. I said toothpick, but what I was trying to say is something a little bit thicker than that second step that you saw. Okay, we're getting there. I hope you have time. Okay, and I'm just gonna call it a day in terms of cutting wood. I'm gonna use what I have. Let's see if we get good results. Time to remove my gloves and go for some better precision. Okay, keep all my wood pieces in line, same place. Sorry. Okay. Now, if you're out and about in the forest, in the wilderness, and you're about to start a fire, don't think that by having this, you're set. You are not set, my friends. You need a lot more. You need a lot of pieces like this. You need to be ready. You need to have all your firewood ready. Otherwise, it may blow on you. What if you have an accident and the wind blows it away? It doesn't light up because it's maybe wet, and you didn't think it would be wet. You're in trouble. You need to start all over again. So this is just for demonstration, right? The first initial steps of building a fire with just a fixed blade and a ferro rod. All right, time to spark. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna switch positions because the wind is coming from this direction. That cut is old, it just resurfaced, so don't worry about it. If you're sensitive to blood, turn off the video. One fixed plate, one ferro rod, wilderness of my backyard. We got a fire going, it seems. This is the Wright Sospes 01 tool steel. It'll rust on you from my experience, so you need to keep it oiled and dry. This is a standard ferro rod, good quality, but I'm not going to talk about the brand. I'm not ready to promote it yet. American made. I'm actually going to split this guy a little bit further. You want to create sharp edges on your pieces of wood. They catch fire a lot faster. Are we in business yet? I wouldn't celebrate. That could go off. You know, a gust of wind could send it all flying, right? So, more cutting, more attention is needed. What do you guys think? I would call that a success. Thanks, team. Talk to you soon.